Hero Killer Stain is clearly a villain. He's not.
Clearly is a stretch.
Clearly is a stretch.
Clearly is a stretch.
No, it's not.
His goal was to help.
His goal was to do what he thought was helping.
That's all any hero can ever do.
Doing.
No, a hero can actually save somebody's life. He's not saving anybody's life. He's just killing.
Taking out the people that can't save lives.
That's not helping anyone.
But
That
like,
is not help.
okay.
You're not helping anyone. If I'm only minusing people, I am a villain. I am not adding people to the. It's not like you know what actually would do what he's talking about if he like would actually like become a hero like critic instead of become
He was.
Yes.
No.
He was.
He
The most
wasn't
critical.
Yeah.
he was just a hero killer. He didn't go out looking for heroes like I'm gonna go find a hero today who is doing what they're not supposed to be doing. No, I'm gonna just run up on a hero. I'm gonna ask a question. If you don't answer that question correctly, I am going to kill you. That is a whole different. No, you're not a hero. You're clearly not a hero.
Here's what makes the hero killer Stain and like the writing of the story and what makes him so dynamic is because what is happening right now with the Hero Society breaking down is exactly what Stain was trying to avoid. His whole thing was kill the false heroes so the people don't start losing faith in heroes and what's happening. Like, Stain was trying to prevent this.
Okay.
This is what he was trying to stop from happening.
Yes. Okay, ready? I can try and prevent something from happening and still be a bad guy. Like that, regardless, you could want.
I'm not saying he didn't do bad things.
No. I'm saying I could still be a villain with a just cause. Like that is you can be a villain and be like, I'm trying to help the world. You can still be a villain. Like that is what he was 100% a villain. Like if he was
vigilante.
No, he was not. He was not he wasn't
That's vigilante
saving
justice.
anyone. He was not saving anyone.
There was
Vigilante justice is not would still have to deal with saving somebody. He's not saving anyone. He's just killing niggas.
He would have saved hella niggas.
He is only killing niggas. He is only killing niggas.
He would have
You
saved
gotta
a
save
lot of
niggas.
niggas.
by killing
I'm
niggas.
saving niggas by
Killing
removing.
By getting rid of the people that are killing niggas.
No, you're just killing niggas. You're not.
I'm killing niggas that are killing niggas.
No, I'm killing niggas that are saving niggas. Like, just because you save niggas for money and not saving niggas for the goodness of, like, your heart, that is too... There's nothing wrong with a social media hero. You're just angry about it.
But he doesn't only
You're
kill
angry that
niggas
it's an occupation that anyone
He was
can
just
pick
looking
up.
more steps down the line, and that's the thing about Stain. Because he was
No,
looking
he
to
was
what's
a
happening
villain.
now and going, if we keep having all these fuck-ass heroes, what happened
This
now
is gonna
is going to happen. And now the shit happened. And that's why I
This
want to
shit
know
would have
what's going to
happened
happen.
with a ton of real heroes. If there was a bunch of real heroes out there, and then there was a villain that was just overwhelmingly shitting on all the heroes, the same shit would happen. It wouldn't have mattered. If All Might could be there right now, if the same shit happened where hella niggas died, hella niggas was the entire shit got tormented, the pillar would have fell the exact same way. The pillar would have fell. It would have felt worse because then the pillar fell. Like All Might lost. Like niggas would. It would have been way worse.
But the
All Might went out the perfect way he could have went out. He couldn't have went out better.
right, but like we said earlier, the nail in the coffin wasn't that the strength wasn't there.
Yeah.
It was that Endeavor, we're like, this nigga is a menace. And there's more heroes like this nigga. There's problems. So if Stain takes all them heroes out, they go, there's more heroes. Oh, wait, no, they're all good? Okay, all right. Well, we still fuck with
We
y'all
don't
niggas.
have heroes. We don't have enough heroes to deal with the villains.
Stain
Like,
wasn't going to kill.
No.
He wasn't killing that many, bro.
It wouldn't have mattered because Shiggy's still there. Like you're not pointing at the real problem. Shiggy was the
Stain don't fuck with the business.
Stain was in jail because he was just murdering heroes, right? Oh, what did Shiggy do? Shiggy was just murdering heroes, normal niggas too. He didn't give a fuck. So Shiggy would have killed just as many people. Like Shiggy wouldn't have got stopped at all. In Hero Killer Stain's world, this shit still happens. Like him killing more niggas would have just made the overall influx of niggas who ran to try and help less. Right? Like it would have been, you remember all the niggas that were out there rushing the hospital? Then there's like 20% less of them niggas, and this whole shit just goes down way worse.
Right, but
Image
you're
of
looking at...
heroes is a little bit better because y'all are all actually trying to help.
No.
Right, but you're
the
looking
image
at
of
it...
heroes is still gonna be just
But you're
as
looking
bad.
at it from the future.
No, I'm saying I'm looking at it from this shit would have still happened regardless of staying out of jail
Right,
or
but
in
you don't
jail.
know that.
Yeah,
Stain didn't even know Shiggy existed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't like a world
Stain
level
knew-
threat is gonna.
Stain knew
Shiggy
Shiggy existed.
Okay, let me. The Shiggy that we have today, like Stain didn't know that there was gonna be a world level threat that's gonna kill. Like, he wasn't trying to prevent that.
So
that wasn't what he was
didn't-
preventing.
So it didn't fucking matter.
Okay, but he didn't know that in the future.
I'm saying if
he's just trying to prevent this part of it.
he's trying to prevent this, and this would have happened with or without him doing that.
There's no way for anyone to know that.
100%. Shiggy could have done this whole shit with Hero Killer Stain on the street. If Hero Killer Stain's on the street,
Right, but
that shit still goes off.
okay, let's say Shiggy never does that. The Hero Society would have fell apart.
The Hero Society would have been fine as long as Shiggy doesn't crumble the shit. There has to be an alter side of it, right?
The biggest problem isn't
I'm
Shiggy
saying,
physically crumbling.
Shiggy literally demolished. The biggest problem was that all the heroes died. It was hella.
It was
heroes.
the
Not that many
psychology
heroes died.
No,
breaking
what
down
do you mean
the
that?
people.
It was more than like 40% of the heroes died. How
No,
many?
when the list showed,
It was
it
only
wasn't
like
that. It was like
10,
it was
20
18 people, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, did you not see when all
The list with Majestic in
yeah,
them?
I'm saying
that was like 18
they
people.
definitely did not release the full list of niggas who died to the public because we saw way more than 18 niggas die.
No, we saw like 10, 20 people die.
We saw way more than 10, 20 people die.
On that list? Yeah, that was-
no,
that
but
was
I'm
the people
saying
that died.
when Shiggy touched the hospital, it's not like, more than 70% of the niggas got out of here. No, everybody in that bitch died who wasn't touching a nigga who could fly. If you could not touch a nigga who was flying, everybody else died in that building. I'm saying a good portion of the heroes died, and any of this could have happened with or without Hero Killer Stain on the street. It just would have been way worse with Hero Killer Stain on the street because there would have been less heroes to go out there and try and stop this initial push. And if anything, he did hurt because they had less heroes. They had less heroes in the first place to even go push the villains.
But what he was trying to prevent was the Hero Society breaking down. He wasn't trying to prevent a world level threat.
Yeah,
he was trying to prevent
because
like if Shiggy and All for One and none of that never happened, the society still would have broke down because people would have lost faith in heroes because we had endeavors running around.
No,
You know
but
what I'm saying.
But I'm saying that the world was perfectly fine with endeavors running around. That the world was all fine until Shiggy touched that motherfucker. Shiggy is the problem. It is All for One and Shiggy. They are the catalyst to why the Hero Society can fall. It's not anything else.
But there are a bunch of niggas who were feeling like this Hero Society is a problem because of these bad heroes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say Shiggy and All for One weren't a thing. You know what I'm saying? There's still niggas around like Dobby. There's still niggas around like the Liberation Army. There's still people who don't have faith in this hero world.
Yeah, but the significance in power wouldn't even fucking matter. Like, because now we have so many heroes that this fledgling like little all the power they have is in All for One and Shiggy.
No, but it's not about the power. It's about the hope and belief.
It wouldn't matter.
It's about people not believing in heroes.
There's always going to be people who don't believe in heroes. That is going to happen regardless.
But when we have so many bad heroes that niggas aren't, like, we're going to end up in the same situation. So if we take out the bad heroes, then we're up.
Without Shiggy and All for One, you never end up in that level situation.
Yeah, I disagree.
You never end up in that situation because people aren't going to feel like the heroes are bad. If you have an influx of a fuck ton of heroes, crime is gonna be at 1% because people actually believe in the heroes and we believe in shit happening. Nigga, the whole time that anybody's had a problem with shit is because All for One did something or Shiggy did something. Two niggas who could actually shake the pillar. Nobody else could shake the pillar. No one else could actually do shit about this pillar except for these two niggas. The whole problem and why we need
Dobby was. You said it yourself. Dobby was the one who did it.
Dobby was the one that shook society. But I'm saying if it's All for One and Shiggy are the only reason any of this shit could happen. If there's no All for One, niggas don't give a fuck. The pillar's cool. Like the pillar's fine. Like,
but if our number 2 hero was this much of a miss,
they wouldn't give a fuck.
But wait,
you wouldn't give a flying.
but
You're not overlooking All Might.
Wait, but let me ask you a question, right? Why? What was the problem with Endeavor?
That he was a bad person beyond all of the shit. He
had hella saves. That's what. If all that matters is that he had hella saves.
He couldn't be the pillar, right? Because he is a bad person. He couldn't be the pillar, and he can't be your strongest man because a society around a man like that crumbles. No, but I'm saying nobody finds out he's a bad person. The pillar never crumbles unless it's for All For One. All For One is the only one who was able to get All Might out of there. If All Might never falls, the pillar stays strong until they can find more people to stand it on top of. But there's no one held the candle to All Might. That was just the whole shit. No one held the candle to All Might. So it was.
Yeah, I think it's less about strength and more about like belief.
Yeah, everybody had faith in All Might. So as long as you have a God to believe in, the wickedness will still happen. Yeah, there are going to be people who stop believing, and there's going to be people who stray away, but it's not going to be an overwhelming like portion of the population is feeling like heroes are terrible because of like 4 or 5 bad eggs, right? 5 bad heroes aren't going to make up for the one that is outstandingly saving everyone. You're not going to overlook All Might because of Endeavor. Like that was never going to happen. But we don't have All Might anymore. So once you knock down the actual pillar and it's standing on like barely pieces of itself, of course, another nigga could knock it down because Dobby just came up and was like, "Oh yeah, this nigga's terrible," and everybody knows it. Like,
yeah, I think
everybody knew that Endeavor was a bad person. Like that was not a fun. Some people think Endeavor's like the greatest person ever, and some people no. It was a well-known thing. Oh yeah, that guy's a dickhead. Like he's a real big dickhead.
That Hero Society was doomed to fail, and Stain was doing what he could to stop it. Like Hawks is a hero.
Yeah,
Hawks killed twice because twice was gonna kill more niggas. Now, granted, maybe Hawks doesn't kill him, and now twice becomes a good guy. We don't know that. I'm going with what I think is gonna happen.
No.
So let me do what I think is gonna happen.
But he's clearly not a hero. That nigga was essentially a mercenary for the government.
Why did he kill him?
He killed that nigga because he was gonna kill niggas.
To save people.
No, he killed that nigga because he was going to kill niggas. He was literally in the act of killing niggas while he killed him. Like that. But
he saved the people that he was gonna kill.
But I'm saying he was
acting for the future.
He was acting because that nigga was killing people right then. It wasn't like he was killing people. He was literally killing the niggas who were killing Toga and Mr. Compress. Mr. Compress and Toga are down. This nigga sends a thing over to stab a nigga.
Yeah, but he didn't know that beforehand.
He was in the midst of killing a nigga.
But Hawks didn't know that beforehand.
Yes, he did. He was standing right there over the nigga. He could see Toga.
Yeah, he was dying. He had already stabbed him by that point.
That nigga was reaching out to try and help Toga.
He stabbed him by that point.
And then he stabbed that nigga right there. No, he stabs that nigga right there during that scene. He's reaching out towards them.
That was his twice clone dying.
No, he was running towards the door.
That was a twice clone.
And that nigga sent the clone already towards the two niggas who were it was one nigga that was about to stop both of them, and he stabs that guy. And then his
Price
shit
had been
dies.
dying for a grip. That nigga stabbed him a while ago.
He stabs that nigga right as he's saving him.
His goal was to save people.
His goal was
working for the future. Like he had no idea what was gonna happen in the future. Like no hero knows what's gonna happen in the future when they kill somebody.
Most heroes kind of have to just go off what could happen.
Yeah,
like
yes,
it's a preventative measure.
But I'm saying if I'm killing a nigga in the midst of him killing people, that is different than a nigga just going outside asking you a question and then killing you if he does not like the answer. That is 100% different. Those are two different things.
But he's not
he did not walk outside like I am going to get Endeavor today. I am looking for this Native American nigga. And I'm gonna find him. I'm looking for Ingenium. That's not what he was doing. He was just outside lurking. Oh, you're a hero? What you do this hero shit for? I kind of like the bag, you know, like
That's not how it went.
I get revenge for my
dude.
dad. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, who are you talking about?
no,
Yeah,
no,
what
I'm
do you
just saying, any nigga, like, that's what he did. He was waiting in alleys, lurking on niggas. He was like,
I also
oh, you're
I don't think that's what he does. I don't think he like asks you why you're here.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 100%. He would stand there, and if you tried to aggress him on some, wait, we have to stop Hero Killer Stain, he's gonna be like,
He was about to fuck up Ida because he was clearly out for revenge.
Yes, but why was he attacking the native nigga?
We just don't know.
He just ran up on that nigga. It wasn't like he found that nigga like, oh,
wasn't the Native American nigga doing it for the bag?
No, the
I don't
Native
think we
American
know
nigga
why
was,
he was.
I'm pretty sure he was doing it for the bag.
even if he was doing it for the bag, does he deserve death? That's how that goes.
I
Like,
don't think he deserves death, but I'm saying his goal was to save people.
yeah, why don't you? The whole shit is Hero Killer Stain was killing niggas. He could have just done the shit he did to Ingenium, where I think you could count that more of like that was vigilantism if you just stop a nigga from doing hero shit. Maybe hey, I don't think you're actually a hero, so I'm gonna stop you from doing hero shit. Okay, I mean, like, that's kind of a vigilante, but the nigga, that's not what he was on. He was on some, oh, I'll just kill this nigga. Oh, you don't do hero shit for the reason that I think niggas should be doing hero shit. I'm gonna kill this nigga. That's not a valiant effort. He's not
talk
actually
about
a hero.
Ida right now, that man had zero motivation. That man was really
you literally put
that was it.
You put my brother out of commission. You think wait, so you think
Revenge.
wait.
That's revenge.
Yeah, that's 100% revenge.
Yeah, and Stain was like, "Fuck that! You're just trying to kill me. That's it."
But I'm trying to kill you because you're out here actually doing bad.
But he didn't really care about that. He cared about his brother.
Yeah, but you didn't kill my brother on some like, no, you didn't decommission my brother on some like, my brother was out here clearly doing it for the bag. My brother was doing it because like that's what his family does. His family were heroes.
Hold on, let me cut in here because we're getting kind of deep into the pod. Let's say our final thoughts and then we'll wrap up.
Okay, and for you to be a vigilante, you have to be like saving somebody directly. To me, you can't be a vigilante and you're out there. You're just like, I'm killing niggas so they don't poison the well that I'm also poisoning. Like that's all I'm saying. You can't run that.
I kind of feel like that's the essence of being a vigilante. I think that it really is no good vigilante and bad vigilante. I think there's just vigilantes. Like,
I think.
Yeah, I think overall a vigilante is
he's creating problems and solving stuff.
And nigga, we're having a final thoughts.
My bad.
No, I think that Hero Killer Stain, his goal was to save people, and his goal was to save the Hero Society. Like that was the goal, vigilante justice.
Yeah.